they say I'm a big dog. I make all my niggas better, I feel like I'm Chris Paul. I serve all the purest cocaine, don't need no fentanyl. He faking this persona for the bitches, call him Rick Ross. While I fuck on your bitch right by the door, I told her get lost. I see cash up in my sleep like Trader Visionary. I keep sticks up on my side, got more than the military. Got up in that pussy, leaving creamy Ben and Jerry's. Take off like a jet, I'm feeling like I'm Jason Terry. These niggas hate it, but these bitches love the way I'm shining though. I might get 100 years if the police find a dope. Screaming for my baby mama, cause I found a finer hoe. I done put my bitch.
Yeah. Y'all like that? We up in here, y'all. We up in here, man. J Talk Sports tonight, man. I hope everybody doing all right. But hold on, let me right real quick. Like, hold on. What my thing is? I found this the other day. I like this. Yeah, you're gonna be on some soothing stuff, y'all. We about to be talking about these sports. And I don't want to get hostile with y'all tonight. So we're gonna be cool and smooth with it, man. Appreciate everybody that's tuning in tonight, man. I hope y'all hit that like for your boy, hit that subscribe for your boy, whether you're watching over on Let's Talk with JVJ. Hopefully you are watching over on J Talk Sports, because this is a sports night. This is a sports night. Make sure y'all go over there, like, subscribe, and share over there. And if you also watching over on the Facebook page, because y'all know we put all content up over there, make sure y'all hit that like, that follow button, all that in the bag of chips, man. Look, man, we're going to talk about two things tonight. Mainly, we're going to recap the national championship in college basketball. We had Florida going up against Houston, man. And it was a very interesting ending to the game. And I'm not going to spoil it for anybody that don't know yet. And I'll give my props and everything at the end of it. You should have known who already won it by now. Y'all, if you're in the sports and stuff, you watching this type of shit. But we're gonna recap the last 3 minutes of that game, man. We're gonna recap the last 3 minutes of that game, and then we're gonna get over to talking about the NBA, y'all. Playoffs about right around the corner. I think there's like 3 games left in the season, and there's gonna be a lot of interesting matchups. I want to know who y'all got. Y'all see what I got on my head, but you ain't gotta say nothing about that, man. But it's gonna be interesting. But before we do any of that, before we even talk about the playoffs, let's just go ahead and get to this college basketball. And look, y'all, it was an instant game. It was a very instant game, and the way it ended was hilarious. Ended in great fashion. But either way, though, let's go and get that up here, y'all. Let's get it popping.
What an opportunity here for Houston. 4 points.
Now, y'all see how much time was on the clock, y'all, man. It was 1 minute and 28 seconds on the clock. Houston is up by 1. Watch how this shit played out.
3 on the shot clock. Yeah, for Clayton.
It was clearly out on the Houston guys. Shout out to the dude for getting the rebound and stuff, but bro, it went right off his hand. Now this little guard right here for Florida, man, I ain't gonna hold y'all, bro. That dude hoop, bro. He ain't have his best game in this game, but throughout this tournament, March Madness, bro, I don't know his name, bro. That little motherfucker be hooping, bro. Well, let's see what Florida do with this. They still down by 1, y'all, with 1 minute 19 left on the clock. What we got? He was so scary in the last couple minutes of the game. I'm talking about he was non-aggressive. And then he went and tried to make this play right here. I'm like, dude, you about to cost Florida a national championship playing all skittish out here. Like, when I don't want you to do nothing, you do something. And when I want you to do something, you don't do nothing. This was not like, it wasn't a bad shot that he took, but he should have went up instantly. As soon as he got that ball, he should have went straight up. And y'all say, I'm gonna take it back. Y'all see what I'm talking about. He get the ball off the cut. He going to set the screen up top, y'all. Going to set that screen, and then he gonna cut back to the basket. Bruh, go straight up. Stop putting the ball on the ground. I was always taught that in high school, even when I played on our Marine team. Dude, do not put the ball on the ground when you're in the paint. Go up. Just go up. What? Set the screen, get the ball, put it on the ground. Why you put it on the ground? Go straight up. Go straight up. Ain't no point for no two-headed bounce. Go straight to the paint. Go up. Elevate. They gonna have to foul you. And then you got the advantage because you already be in the air.
Takes it. Cryer didn't have a chance. Great help.
And y'all heard the commentator? I guess technically this is a block. But like, dude, he already took that bad shot on the baseline earlier. Like, get you a good shot. Like, people got to learn how to change their speeds up. A lot of these players got to learn how to decelerate. That's a big key in basketball now. You know how to decelerate. It's good to have that first quick step and the strength to push through, but you got to learn how to decelerate, because he could have slowed down and just faded back and got a jump shot off. But baby, Not the lead, y'all. Now, remember when we started, man, it was a minute and something on the clock, y'all. 46 and a half seconds left in the game. And now Florida got the lead, y'all. I know it's saying 63-63. They ain't put the 64 on now. They got the lead now. What is Houston going to do? They got a whole 30 seconds of the shot clock. What y'all think they about to do?
2.
And he's lucky he got bailed out by getting fouled. That was on him.
Uzan will get.
But y'all, they shooting 1-1 now. They were in the 1-1. But yeah, he almost cost his team. He could have cost his team a chance at a national championship by doing that right there. Dude, keep running. They trapping. Why would you come towards the trap? Run away from the trap.
Call for the foul with 19.7 at the free.
And I ain't gonna lie, the point guard made a bad decision because it's a cardinal rule. You never commit in basketball. You never jump and pass the ball in situations like that. The coaches always want you to be on your feet. But I understand that was the best way for him to get the ball out. But they always tell you stay on your feet. And y'all look at this now. Y'all look at this. Florida is up by 2, y'all. 19.7 seconds on the clock. Houston, this is the time for your coach to show why he got this team here. You got to be able to draw up something. 19.7 seconds. Let's see what Houston drew up to try to win a national championship or at least send this thing into overtime. The coach got to draw up something great. He got to.
It's 65-63. Has been at the level. They made the 2.
I'm going to let my brother say it.
Brother, what's that?
What was that? You cannot tell me after a timeout, you got 19.7 seconds to come up with something, draw something up. And this is what either the players went out there and executed terribly or the coach didn't give them a good play to draw up. Because I would have been like, full head steam to the basket. We getting a foul. We gonna live it down on that. I would never want to go out in a national championship like this. 3 Obuddy up, number 13 and they about to set a little fake screen, which ain't really a screen because Obuddy didn't set a screen on dude, but he gonna pop out. He gonna pop out up top over here.
Florida leads it by 2.
He catches the ball and dribbles baseline. Like on the sideline. Not the baseline. I'm sorry, y'all. Not baseline. He dribbles down the sideline. There is a defender and your player right there. Where are you going?
Uzan gonna go.
And immediately picked his dribble up. Y'all, because it's like, oh, there's really nothing there. So now the play is broken if it was a play drawn up. So let's see what happens.
Uzan, give it up. Cryer, 6.
He get the ball. Now he the same dude that just turned the ball over a second ago. Off his knee, dribbled towards 3 people. They dribble off his knee. He flashed him to the top. I don't know why old buddy right here with the ball is not trying to make a move. Because he's kind of getting forced towards out of bounds line. But let's see.
5 seconds.
He give it up to him. And this nigga got ready to square up. The beauty of a pump fake. I'm just trying to tell you, the beauty of a pump fake in this situation could have made college history. Could have got him getting topped off at the end of this game if he would have pumped this. But instead, he did what?
Short.
You sitting there looking like that, but I'm like, what play did you give him, bro? What play did you give him? Because look, I've never seen a national championship go down like this to end the game. I've never seen this in my life, and I've been watching a lot of basketball in my lifetime. Like, really?
Short. He won. He can't touch it. He can't. What?
And then you gotta ask yourself, what did the big man hesitate for? The one right here, y'all? Jim, what did he hesitate for? Like, why did he stop running at the ball? Just watch him right here. Watch this guy right here. Won the national championship. And it's been a while, bro. They ain't won that shit since, I think, like Joakim Noah. When they was in school, him and, I forget who else was on that team with him. And them niggas always, I ain't gonna say nothing either. But congratulations to Florida for winning. It was an ugly finish. And the way this game played out actually cost me $50, man. Because we had a company poll going, man. I was in second place, man. And Didn't quite make it, man, because up around they had a low scoring game. But I got my boy Big Back for Life. I've been a bit of sir. What it do? Tell the people what it do.
What up, though, my boy? What's the deal, y'all? Big Back for Life. You know what I'm saying? Follow us on TikTok, Instagram, all that good stuff. So yeah, man. What's the deal, bro?
Man, did you get to watch that national championship? Or do you even care about
Yes, I
basketball?
did. Yes,
Man, give me your thoughts on that final, because that's what I showed them, the final like minute and some change. Man, what were your thoughts on that game as a whole?
Well, first thing first, you gotta add me to the StreamYard. I don't know what happened, but I had to. I ain't got access no more. We gotta figure that out.
I got you. Go ahead.
So man, look, bro. When this game started, bro, I knew it was gonna be like a close game, gritty game, because you got both gritty teams. There's not too many flaws from both teams. I thought Houston. I knew Houston. I thought Houston was probably the most aggressive team, but I thought Florida was the most skilled team. But man, that end of the game, man, look, bro, it boiled down to execution, and unfortunately, I love the coach from Houston. I'm a big fan of him, but coaching too, bro. It's like it was a lot of, for some reason they picked a bad part of the game to look like they had some confusion, But you gotta but Florida, they came out playing good defense. A lot of the guys step up. You talked about the point guard earlier. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I think he would just work himself. Maybe he could sneak in the first round draft pick now.
He was playing good, man. Throughout that tournament, that dude was playing deadly.
I think they had a projected second round draft pick. He might earn his way maybe a late round draft pick now. You know how this tournament shit work. A lot of guys play their way into the draft, because of March Madness. So, but man, this was a great game. But man, execution, bro. Bad execution by Houston, bro. I don't know what the confusion was. Me and that final play, bro. You see that you see that Florida was really not letting y'all get any jump shots at all, man. I would have just tried to take it to the basket so you get some free throws or something, But man, Florida, man. Shit, they played good, and for them to be down 12 points, like started the second half, I think. So, and to fight their way back, yeah, this is probably up there. It's been a while since I saw the good in an NCAA championship game like this in a while. So, but yeah, like you said earlier, man, Florida, shit. They back on top. It's been over a little bit over 10 years since they won the last championship when they had Joakim Noah and them boys. So and the coach, he was on that team, if I'm correct.
He might have been. I ain't even gonna lie. He might have been.
He was on that team, I believe. But yeah, that was a good game, man. Now games like this, you wish you would have saw Duke, especially in that last period of the game. You never know. I feel like if that's Duke in that situation, you know who it's going to, but I think they'll definitely got a way better shot than that for sure. But
at least would have got a shot.
That's the thing, man. That was disappointing. You don't even get a shot in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But honestly, Houston, they're gonna be straight for a minute, bro. They're gonna be straight. They got a lot of young guys. I like Master P's son. He had some playing time. You know what I'm saying? A little bit in the tournament. He's nice. So I'm looking forward to see how he look next year. Transfer protocol. So you never know. But Florida, yeah, man. I'm glad to see them back on top.
And there's a lot of people and this is the funniest thing, because what's the SEC known for?
For what they known for?
When it comes to college sports, what's the SEC known for? What are they supposed to be the best at?
Football.
Yeah. This year was the craziest year I've seen in SEC basketball. Because, dude, they had, I forget how many teams in the SEC made the actual tournament. And for Florida to pull it out like that, because I know there's a lot of people down here that was rooting for Auburn, because Auburn was another one of those number one overall seeds. They were pulling for them to win, and folks pulling for my team, Alabama. I didn't think Alabama had a chance, but they made it to the Elite Eight. Man, Tennessee was good. I was surprised with the performance coming out of the SEC when it pertains to basketball, because that's not what they're known for. It's always been Kentucky, and that was it. Kentucky was a basketball school. Everything else was football in the SEC. So I'm like, it's good to see it. So at least for me, it's good to see an SEC team finally jump in there, because teams like Houston, they historically been known for winning it. You see like UConn, like a fucking Georgetown, Duke, North Carolina, Syracuse, shit like that. But man, you really don't see a lot of SEC teams win this shit for real. So I was like, man, shout out to them Gators.
Yeah,
they lost 4 games.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, I was really rooting for Houston. I wanted that coach to get his first, championship, man. I was really rooting for him. But some told me about Florida, like, man, they just a talented team, bro. Like, honestly, I'd probably say 3 of they maybe 4 starters most probably gonna go to the NBA.
Florida?
Yes.
Man, I can see. Look, man, that guard definitely. I want that guard to go for sure. Yeah. I definitely want him to go, but I can see a few of them players coming out, because, like, man, dude, you win a natty, your draft stock probably won't be any higher. I wouldn't knock someone for coming out. Some of them need to bring their ass back, like that white boy that don't know how to be aggressive going to the basket. He need to bring his ass back to school, but I don't know what the fuck he was doing. I would have took his ass out of the game, but they probably didn't have another option to go to. But that guard, that's the one I'm really behind.
Well, I think that you gotta give credit to Houston, because Houston is a physical team.
Yeah, they were built for defense.
Yeah, that's why they was able to beat Duke how they did. So in that case, because that white boy, I mean, I don't know, he should leave, but you could tell he got everything to be talented, like to really be talented. Got the size, maybe like you said, I mean, you talking about him being physical, I think he just maybe need to hit the weight room a little bit, but I think, honestly, not this year. I can see him next year for sure being a prospect.
Well, look, if he keep on working on his game, man, he probably do something, man. Like, look, this is what I'm talking about. I was so disappointed in, man. Because I picked the natty and shit. I picked the champion and shit. I picked the actual matchup and everything. But I still came in 3rd place, man. I came in 3rd place around that bitch, man. I'm mad, man. I lost out on $50.
Damn, G.
Well, I actually lost out on $150. Look at this shit, man. And the fucked up shit is I was surprised with my company's pick, because I picked this guy. He picked Florida. Everybody at the top picked Florida. We had 4 people pick Florida to win it. I don't watch college basketball for real, to be honest with y'all. But I just watched some tournaments, the SEC tournament and shit, and I made my picks off of that shit. We had somebody picking Duke, which wasn't a bad pick. One guy picked Alabama. I just a diehard Alabama fan. All these Auburn folks, and we have another Alabama person.
NCAA, you cannot. I don't care nobody say, you cannot predict that shit. Like, because I thought I had the 2 teams I had. I honestly thought Michigan State had a chance, and I thought and Duke and Houston. So I wasn't too hip on Florida to the damn tournament. I'm gonna keep it real. You know what I'm saying? So
I wasn't either.
But it's like with NCAA, you cannot predict that shit. Like with the women, I really thought USC was gonna go win it all. You
really thought USC was gonna win it?
Hell yeah!
You thought if they had Juju, they probably would win.
Yeah, but this is before Juju got injured. I'm like, oh yeah, and they got Juju and that other girl that's down low, like them together. Yeah. They was unstoppable, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, look.
But shit,
I was going.
UConn.
Yeah, my 2 picks was we didn't even do a female bracket this year, but it would have been South Carolina, UConn. I would have picked South Carolina to win it, but Shout out to Paige, man. She finally got a one, man. Hey, look, I'm about to piss some Caitlin Clark fans off. Man, look, Paige, you got something that Caitlin ain't got. You won something in college.
Hey,
Let's see if they support you when you get to the league.
That's true.
That's shit. I swear for the Lord. But nah, man, look, I'll tell you, man, I watched the SEC tournament, and that's what hit me to Florida. Like, it was really a toss-up. I really thought the Natty was gonna come out of the SEC one way or another. But I'm surprised that Florida was the one that actually broke through and pulled it off, because I only thought it was out of 3 teams: Tennessee, Florida, or fucking Auburn. I never thought Alabama, which my school, I never thought we was gonna win it. But I was surprised. I was hoping they would get their butt to the final four, but Elite Eight, you got to chalk it up to whatever you get, man. I guess that's a good season for them because they not known for fucking basketball, so it is what it is. But check it out.
Well, we
got to talk about it.
I think Alabama, man, slowly but surely they're gonna have their time because they slowly creeping up there.
Oh yeah, man. Look, number 2, they were number 2 seed. They had I think the 3rd or 4th best record in the SEC. Like, man, no, they starting to recruit in basketball, man, and it's a lot of money down here for these kids in NIL. So a lot of these kids are gonna start coming around, man. Like, it's, you know, you got the Texases, you got the big schools that got some money. Texas got a lot of old money. Alabama got that old money. You come around here and get you a good NIL deal, and they slowly stacking the team up. But I don't know if I ever be allowed to see Alabama win a national championship in basketball. If I do, I would laugh my ass off. I go out and buy a hat. I go buy a hat just for that. But I don't see that shit happening no time soon. We need to get our football team right, for sure. But we got to talk about, we can transition, man. We got to talk about these NBA playoffs about to come up, man. Next Tuesday, the playoffs start.
That's crazy.
Like I said, the play-in, but that's still part of the playoffs, in my opinion. Now,
that's crazy.
Still part of it. Yeah, man. We look. This season, know what about man.
This year.
Yeah, like for real. So, like, look, this is the standings as of today, man. In the Eastern Conference, we know who's making the playoffs. We know who's making the playoffs, and we know who in the play-in. So Cleveland has secured the overall number 1 seed in the East, followed by Boston, New York Knicks, Indiana Pacers, Milwaukee Bucks, and Detroit Pistons. All right, those people secured their playoff spot. They will have a first-round matchup. And then in the play-ins, we got oh yeah, hey, go and give you a shout out to your team. I know you want to give it out. Go ahead.
Shout out to the Pistons, man. You know what I'm saying? Second round. Hey, I'm gonna just say second round at best. All right.
Second round at best. Okay, now. And then in the play-in, y'all, we gonna have the Orlando Magic, Atlanta Hawks, Chicago Bulls, and Miami Heat. Toronto got eliminated. Brooklyn, 76ers, Charlotte, and the Wizards are all taking their ass to Cancun. 1, 2, 3, Cancun, motherfucker. So it's going to be some instant matchups. We still have a few more games got to get played. So we'll see if anything shakes up. But pretty much the top 2 seeds, Cleveland and Boston, they're pretty much set. Man, matter of fact, you can just pretty much say the only thing that could probably switch is maybe Milwaukee, and the Pistons could probably overtake Milwaukee, possibly. But I think it's pretty much gonna be set the way it is, 1 through 6. I think that's gonna be the lineup. So that'll probably give us what how's it go? We're gonna have 1 playing 8, 2 playing 7, 3 playing 6. So y'all be going up against the Knicks right now. If the playoffs started today, what do you think about your chances in that?
I mean, a chance. So I look, bro.
Yes.
Look, you gotta be. Look, I'm just happy that them guys is doing good. Like I said, like
I need a breakdown though. I need to know how many games and who you got as a winner. It's a too early prediction, right? It's just too early prediction right now. So I'm like, we gonna redo it when we get around it, because the playoffs start on Tuesday, so we'll know and we'll be back here for the next show. But give me a too early prediction.
So look, the Knicks. Only reason why I'm confident playing the Knicks because I know this is the regular season, bro. But I just think just by looking at them, look, I think it's gonna be a better series than I would say. I don't know how Knicks fans feel, but most people think it is, bro. I think during the season, the Pistons really matched up with them really good. I think what the Pistons do have, what they brought back now, they brought that physical. They play physical, bro. Now a lot of people might question it. You know, do they play too physical, or are they just a bunch of hot heads? But you know what? When you've been losing like they've been losing, I like some type of fight. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to that team, and let people know like this ain't shit nice over here. So, if they play the Knicks, bro, look, the Knicks really better be on their P's and Q's. You know what I'm saying? Especially there's more pressure on the Knicks because they got all that talent. You know, and the Pistons, they just now getting here. A lot of these guys first time in the playoffs. So it is what it is, bro. First round, maybe you get first round. That's cool. Let's move forward, bro. See what we can do in the offseason, add some pieces maybe. But shit, we got a young team. And I like how the Pistons put, veteran guys around the team like Malik Beasley, Tobias Harris, you know what I'm saying, got a good coach. So the Pistons, bro, whoever they play in the first round, either is the Knicks or maybe the Pacers, you know, there's no pressure on them right now. So honestly, they could really just play free, you know.
They playing with house money. That's how I would look at it. But and shout out to Q Dog. First time seeing he said this game is horrible. No defense is being played. Here you talking about the NBA or you talking about the college? I need to know. You gotta clarify that one for me. But Rob, you gotta give me a game. Like who gonna win and how many games you think? Just way too early prediction.
Oh, who's going to the finals?
No. Out of the Pistons and the Knicks.
Oh, the Pistons. I'm picking the Pistons regardless. They could play Boston. I would have said the Pistons, even though they would lose.
And how many games?
Ooh.
Yeah, see, I'm trying to get a way too early prediction. I'm going to have to give you one for my team too.
I think for the Pistons, I say Pistons in 6.
Pistons in 6. All right, now.
I think they win one in New York.
But shit, they're gonna have to win more than one in New York. They're gonna have to win more. Nah, New York get 4 at home, so yeah, they just need to still win.
But I say they win one in New York and they take care of home both times.
They're gonna have to win 2 in New York if they're gonna get it in 6. I'm
only saying one in New York because they would have to go to New York first. So if they can get one of those games out of those first 2 games and come back in Detroit and take care of home field, and let's say they lose to New York again, that would be a 3-2 series that they come back home. So I feel yeah. So I feel like they got at least win one. If they down 0-2 and then they could tie the series 2-2, they got to win one at New York. That's really the bottom line. Winning 2 in New York, that means just going to 7 games. So
right now, look, I just want to ask, man. Look, we'll see how it play out. Because I will say this: a lot of people gave up on Cade. A lot of people didn't have a lot of faith in him. He's blossoming right now, and they got a good little young core. Got one of them little Thompson brothers over there, one of them freak athletes. They building the team up. They did a lot better than a lot of people gave them credit for. Look, they did better than the Miami Heat this year. They did better than Chicago Bulls, the Atlanta Hawks, the Orlando Magic, Toronto Raptors, the 76ers. The rest of them teams, they supposed to do better than them.
But this is my thing with the Knicks that kind of scared me with the Knicks. Because, sometimes, though, you got to really be careful trying to how can I say this, have over too much talent. Because a lot, especially that young, I'm very curious to see how that really works out now in the playoffs. I can't really judge, like, especially if you're a top 5 team. I can't really judge you in the regular season, especially you got all that talent, But I just want to see how they do in the play. Only reason I want to say that because even Cat is great, but I don't like how sometimes in the playoffs. He's not on all the time in the playoffs, bro.
Yeah, he disappeared from time to time.
And the reason why he do that, bro, because, bro, he's settled. He settled with jump shots at times, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is when his shot not drop, instead of him try to like get some momentum out, like get into the paint or get in the free throw line, he keep jacking them up, bro. Like, bro, look, it's getting to a point that okay, use your size to build your momentum up. You know what I'm saying?
He is 7 foot, man. He taller than most people on the goddamn court.
Yeah, so it's like that's what irritates me about him because you know, for a big man, you should not be out here selling it for shots. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care how great.
Hey, look, that's part of the reason that Minnesota said, "Nah, we'll trade him."
Like you got to, bro. So that's the only thing that worried me. I'm not really worried about Jalen Brunson. He's
Who gonna guard? Who y'all got to guard him though? Like in all honesty, who y'all got that's gonna be able to guard him?
I mean, shit, it ain't about. I mean, anybody could guard him. The question is, ain't about who could guard him. You know, who could contain them? How we gonna contain the other guy?
Yeah. Who you got to contain them? They go with that one then.
I mean, it's not. I mean, look, you could. I feel like with them, man, all you could do, honestly, bro. I don't have the answer for that because honestly, I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, we're gonna lock him down because that Jalen Brunson is, you know, what I'm saying, I respect his game. He's one of the ones. I mean, one thing I know the Pistons can do, they could give him different looks. 1 minute he could try K, 1 minute he could try what's the young boy name? I forgot his name.
I put fucking almond on him.
Look, all you gotta do, look, man, just give him different looks.
Almond or Stewart, they both look alike.
Yeah, just give him different looks, bro. Just to see if you can to make it difficult. If you can make it difficult, my thing is the guys around him. You know, I don't want Mikal Bridges having wide open threes, knocking shit down. You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, you think about how they offense run, bro. You know, look, bro, they got guys that can knock down shots. So, man, Brunson, I know for a fact he gonna probably average maybe 25. You know, at least that's probably the lowest. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, honestly, it ain't really necessary too much what the Knicks gonna do. It's really pull down what we gonna do. Who's gonna now? I'll tell you this because I was talking about being a young team. Now this is gonna be a test. You know, now, okay, this is where legends are born. This is where real superstars are born. Can you take it up to the next level now? You know what I'm saying? You know, when we need you to close the game, can you close the game? And he proved that this season he can, but in the playoffs is different. I would say also, I said earlier, they're a physical team. I love how they play in this bad boy attitude, but you know, you have to. Now this is a point where can you control it? You know, we don't need guys. We don't need guys being objective. You know what I'm saying? Getting suspended. No goofy shit like that. You know what I'm saying? If we can't beat ourselves. But like I said, they got a mixture of young guys and some veterans. So, you know, yeah, man.
I feel you on that shit, man. Look, my early prediction on this one is
we have to out rebound Cat. I don't know how that's gonna happen. The only reason why I say that because I think it's capable because he could be inconsistent with that shit too. There's another thing that pissed me off. You too damn bad to be consistent with rebounds. That's why, like, come on, yo.
That ain't his game. That's the problem. That ain't his game. He don't play like a big man. He don't play like a big man.
That's crazy. That's what bothers me because you're too talented, bro. You know, Cat could easily be the best big man in the game. Like, easy.
Man, he had to deal with Jokic still.
Yeah. I can't even argue with that.
Well, he could be up there with him. He could be up there with him. Look, he could be the big three, man. The big three of centers in the league.
He could easily be the best big man in the East. Am I forgetting somebody?
I put him number 3 in the league if he like truly achieved his. Because when I say big man, I don't know what you're talking about when you say big man, but I'm considering centers. Like centers, he could be the 3rd best center in the league.
Yeah.
If he applied himself.
Yeah. The little stuff.
Yeah, I'm like, man, look, he could be. Jokic is obviously number 1, and then I'll put Embiid number 2, and then if he achieved his greatest, he could be number 3. But you know, Wemby right there too. Like shit, we just keep watching Wemby just keep on getting better and better and better. Like Cat gonna get knocked down the list.
Speaking, are we talking about the situation in Denver later?
Oh yeah, we can definitely cover that because that was very surprising. But look here, for just this matchup right here, look, I would have to take the Knicks in 5. I would have to take the Knicks in 5, mainly because I don't know how y'all matchups will be set up. But I will say this ahead of time. Fuck the Knicks. Don't nobody like the Knicks. I got homeboys that like the Knicks, and I'll tell y'all one more time. Fuck them Knicks. Nobody like them niggas. But let's go ahead and just transition down here to the East now. To the West. Now y'all see everything in the East is locked up. You come down here to the West, you only got 2 teams that have locked up a playoff spot. 2 teams, which is crazy. So obviously you got the Oklahoma City Thunder at number 1, followed by the surprise team, another surprise team of the year, the Houston Rockets. Ime Udoka out there doing his goddamn job. Malika Andrews, fuck you. Next up, we got the Lakers at number 3, and they can secure this if they win their next 2 games. Well, win 2 of their next, I think it's like 3 games, or they might have played a game. They might be playing tonight, but I think it was 2 or 4. They can secure that 3rd spot up. Followed by the Denver Nuggets. The Clippers are back in it, y'all. They making moves. And then, my squad, the Warriors, holding down number 6. And then in the play-in, you have the Minnesota Timberwolves, the Memphis Grizzlies, Sacramento Kings, the new look Sacramento Kings, and the Dallas Mavericks. And I do got to say something about the Kings. Like, bro, what was this shit of trading and getting DeMar DeRozan from Chicago, and then trading and getting Zach LaVine from Chicago? We saw that experiment in Chicago. Like, y'all did it again. Like, we just gonna take them 2 niggas and put them on this team now. I was really surprised with that one. But
I think honestly, I didn't think they want to, because I think Fox, he's due for another contract. I didn't think they want him to pay him another max.
Look, he got. I'm gonna say it, it's speculation, y'all, but he got Mike Brown fired.
Yep.
He got that man fired, bro. And then right after he got him fired, they traded his ass. Which was very interesting. That was funny how they played that out. They seemed like they peaked already, so I can't knock them for trading them and not wanting to give him that other max. But he gonna get it regardless. He in San Antonio, he gonna get that shit with Wemby. That's gonna be an interesting matchup to see them next year playing a full season together. And Chris Paul retiring now, so you ain't got to really worry about that. But you still got Castle on that squad. Like, the Spurs gonna be a team to look out for. They're gonna be a team to look out for in the future. Let me see where they finish in the season. Yeah, the Suns look. My bad. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna just also. It's gonna be interesting what the Spurs do moving forward when it comes to coaching. Because of Pop health. So.
Like, you already know, Pop got that line, man. It's like, they used to say that Bill Belichick tree. Pop got coaches behind him that can step in and do the job, man. They know basketball. Pop don't hire no stupid folks on his squad, so I'm not worried about their coaching. The sad part is them dudes probably been putting in work for years, and somebody gonna come out of the blue and get signed. Like, kind of like a JJ Redick got signed and shit to coach the Lakers. I hope it don't be something like that. I hope they promote within. But the Spurs they've been doing a really good job of doing that type of stuff. So I'm ready to see. That's how Steve Kerr got his start.
Yeah,
coaching behind Pop. Even though Steve Kerr, we're gonna talk about my Warriors in a second. But in the West, y'all, it's only one team that is still fighting for a playoff spot as of right now. The Portland Trailblazers, the Spurs, the Pelicans, and the Jazz have been eliminated. And it's crazy to see the Pelicans down here with Zion. Only 21 wins on the season, bro. That's embarrassing. But the Phoenix Suns are holding on right now. I don't know what the fuck they think they're going to do. They probably going to get eliminated tonight because they on the 6-game losing streak. But let's see. We ain't going to worry about 1 and 2 because they're going to play somebody out of the play-in. But as of right now, a first-round matchup would be the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Golden State Warriors.
That's scary.
What you think about that matchup right there? Because I ain't gonna lie, that's something. I bet money that out of all the first round matchups, if this actually does happen, I think it'll be the most watched first round playoff matchup of all the games.
Yeah, man. Shit, man, this is gonna probably be the best first round in the damn playoffs. Shit, you know. This gonna, and then you talking about two of the top guys, LeBron and Steph, then Luka. Yeah, man. Cause look, man. Cause I feel like honestly, bro, this might whoever wins this series might either go to the finals or just win it all.
I can actually see that. I can definitely see that.
Either way,
And
bro.
I want look, and I don't want nobody to think that we hating because I'm really gonna speak on the Houston Rockets and the Thunder, but I only think it's 4 teams that can come out of the West right now. And honestly, I'm really being nice with saying 4.
I
really truly think it's 3.
Look, man. Look. OKC is the one thing. Look, I'm gonna keep it real. OKC, they just gotta show me, bro. I'm gonna keep it real, bro. You know.
Don't tell them, man. Don't tell them. I'm coming right back.
They just gotta show me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I'm gonna just say the most experienced guys, bro. That's it right now, bro. That's right now. If you look at Golden State, bro, right now, bro, they really ain't no different from the 2015 Golden State Warriors. If you look at Jimmy Butler, shit, he ain't shit but a Harrison Barnes 2.0. I mean, what, minus Clay? Okay, that's the only difference, but shit, they a sleeper, bro.
I think it's better that we ain't got Clay on the squad no more.
Man, so
contrary to belief.
And then with the Lakers, bro, man, shit, man, they got the hottest big 3 right now. Yes, I big 3 because I'm putting Austin Reeves in that bitch. Like,
oh, he in there. Awesome in cooking this year.
For real, we want to keep it real. I want to see you get your input. We talk about the most consistent players on that team. I'm gonna give it to Austin Reeves. Let me tell you something.
He been consistent all year.
If the game on the line, I'm gonna keep it real. I know people would say Luka or LeBron, but nigga, honestly, bro, I would mind Austin Reeves either.
All right, here you go, Rob. You can coach that team by yourself on that one. I'm giving that ball to Goat James, and he can make the decision who get the last shot.
But he had improved. I wouldn't say I had never seen him, but I've seen him. He's capable, especially he did in the playoffs before. So it's like he's just getting better and better, bro. And honestly, like he's so cold, bro, because you know how hard would it be for players to. It's hard for people. It's from what I heard from other players. It's hard for most guys to play with LeBron. It's for some players. It's hard for players to play with Luka. But for him, he just blend in, bro. He found ways to blend in, bro. You know what I'm saying? So
I ain't gonna knock it. I'm saying, like, he go. Regardless of who takes the last shot, it don't really matter to me. But that ball gonna be in LeBron's hands for me making the final decision. That's my, like, whether he take the shot or whether he passes. I want it in his hands. Now, if he want to kick it to somebody, yeah, look, if you kick it to Austin Reeves, I wouldn't feel bad about that shot. I trust that shot. That boy been cooking all year long. I agree with you on that shit. I'm just gonna put that shit in Go James' hand and make him make that decision, man.
Oh, hey, Jay, we ain't gotta call him Go James no more, because you know why?
Well, don't hit me with it.
He's a Hall of Famer.
He ain't in there yet.
Oh, well, technically he's not.
He gonna be a Hall of Famer. Oh, man, look, you already know his story.
I'm really being funny. No, he technically is, but he technically not. You know why?
Hit me with it.
Because the Redeem team just got inducted to the Pro Basketball Hall of Fame.
This boy stupid.
He play on the team? Shit. You know what?
This boy crazy.
But nigga, if I'm tripping though, like nigga, he play on the team.
Yeah, look, I feel you. That don't make you a Hall of Famer, but
he gonna get a jacket, bro.
Oh, we know he gonna get a jacket, man. LeBron was gonna get a jacket probably about 10, 15 years ago.
he gonna get the jacket off the redeem team alone. That's what I'm saying. Like, so that nigga technically a Hall of Famer, real talk, in the league.
Well, you don't want to say that because who was that one dude out of college that got a ring? Well, got a gold medal with Michael Jordan and them in the Dream Team. What's his name? The one that was an NBA bust. The one that I forget. He came out of. I think he came out of Duke or something. I can't remember that white boy name. He was the only college player that actually made the team. Damn, I'm gonna have to look his name up.
See, did the Dream Team got inducted to the Hall of Fame while he was in the league?
Let me see. I'm about to look it up real quick. Like, let's see.
I know
Who the fuck
Jordan
was this
didn't.
dude?
I know Jordan didn't, but LeBron did.
No, Shaq actually. Oh yeah, Shaq didn't get picked. That Christian Laettner, that's who it was. Yeah, went to Duke. He was on that team. You wouldn't call him a. Thank you, Uncanny. You wouldn't call him a Hall of Famer.
But no, I'm saying. Well, no, but my point is, did the Dream Team get inducted to the Hall of Fame while he was in the league? The guy that you just talking about.
Christian Laettner's career was not that long, so probably not.
My point exactly. LeBron played so damn long.
But no, you trying to give him something, man. You trying to give him something. I don't want them scraps, but you trying to give it.
He played so damn long that this nigga got inducted to the Hall of Fame as a team. It's a team achievement, but shit, you on the team, goddamn, that mean you a Hall of Fame. It's like Chris Paul, he a Hall of Fame right now. Like, I don't give a you part of that team. Darren Williams, Hall of Fame. Who else on that team? Tayshaun Prince, Hall of Famer.
No, Rob, stop saying that, Rob. Look, y'all, I do not approve that message. Do not approve that message.
Hey, who else on that team? Carlos Boozer.
Yeah, look, you putting Tayshaun Prince in that bitch too?
He was on that team? No. Yeah, that's the Redeem Team. Yeah. He was on that team.
I can't. And Tayshaun was good, but I don't even know. Tayshaun probably get in because he got a chip off a regular Hall of Fame, but
Oh, bro, I'm talking about as the Redeem Team.
I know it's a Redeem Team. I don't approve that message, but I'll let you have it though.
Tayshaun, they're not gonna induct Tayshaun in the Hall of Fame.
Shit, he got a ring.
He do. I think he deserved it. I don't think the NBA would.
NBA let a lot of people in, to be honest with you. But I gotta ask you, man, because like if this matchup does happen, like Lakers versus Warriors, who do you got and in how many games? And tell me why. Tell me why.
I'm gonna say I ain't gonna be like Shannon. I ain't say Lakers in 5. I'll say in 6. Lakers in 6.
All right. Well, tell me why.
I mean, shit. They only got 2 answers, really. They LeBron James, you got Luka, and you got AR. AR. That's all they really say.
Bro, I feel you on that shit. Like, look, and the sad part, this is crazy. Like, my bias on this wants me to pull for the Warriors. The only way I can see the Warriors winning this shit, if Curry is straight up nuclear the entire time, Jimmy Butler comes in and gives me at least 20 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists a game, and I need Podziemski to average 22. That's the only way I can see it.
Buddy Hill's gonna be.
I ain't worried about Buddy Hill. I ain't worried about that name. Buddy, long and Buddy give me 10 points a game. Buddy did his job. Buddy come off the bench, man. I'm talking about my starters. I ain't worried about nobody come off the bench because Kaminga come off the bench too. Golden State got a decent rotation of players, but that rotation is gonna get dramatically shrunk. So I'm gonna need the people that's gonna give me buckets to give me buckets. I need Jimmy to give me some buckets. I need him to turn that switch on for the playoffs and give me at least 27 and 7. I need Draymond to do his thing. I need a triple-double every night, a 10-point triple-double every night. Podziemski, I need you, bro. I need 20 a night. 20 a night. And Steph, you got to go nuclear every night. You got to go nuclear every night. That's the only way I see them beat the Lakers. And I'm a little conflicted with this one, man. I'm a little conflicted because I want LeBron to get another ring. but I also want Steph to get another ring.
Here, I think it's gonna be either we're gonna get a rematch, Golden State in Boston, or Lakers in Boston.
So you think Boston gonna come out the East?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, here you go. Well, hold that thought then, because we're gonna talk about it. But here you go. My early prediction, y'all. I say, just taking the bias out of it, I say Lakers in 7. You say Lakers in 7. I don't think they're gonna get out of this first round because these are the two. I told you there's 3 teams in the West that I think probably have a chance, but I'll say out of respect 4. But it's Oklahoma City Thunder, the Houston Rockets, the Lakers, and the Warriors. Those are the only teams I really see competing. And honestly, I'm not going to give Houston that edge because they're young. OKC, I definitely need to see it, but it would be OKC, the Lakers, and the Warriors are the teams I see as a real threat. I don't see anybody coming out of the play-in making a deep run because I think pretty much all of them going to be a first-round exit. All of them be a first-round exit, whoever comes out of that bitch. And it's probably going to be, man, look, I'm going to be surprised to see how it plays out because Memphis fired their coach. And Denver just fired their coach. So before we move on, going back to the matter of fact, no, we'll say that after we go back to the East. But that's who I see possibly coming out of the West: Warriors, Lakers, or Thunder. That's who I see. But you said you got Boston coming out of the East.
I mean, yeah, I just said healthy Tatum and Jaylen Brown. They got pieces around them.
Look, the sad part, I'm just double checking, man, because like honestly, I don't think that's a bad pick. I don't, because first off, I don't believe in Cleveland. All y'all Cleveland fans up there right now, I don't believe in the Donovan Mitchell Cleveland.
Yeah, with Cleveland, nigga, it's the same thing. Like I said, OKC, y'all niggas gotta show me. Fuck all that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to see it to believe it. The Knicks, fuck the Knicks once again. Indiana Pacers, I think it's a joke.
Yeah,
I think the team is a joke. Milwaukee, I don't know what the problem is besides depth. Outside of depth, I don't know what the problem is. And I would love, because that's my second favorite team. Giannis, my second favorite player. I would love to see them do something. But look, they getting out the first round. They better be Indiana. After that, I don't know. I don't know what else to say. But
how's Dame health though? He doing
man, look, they ain't gonna do it. They ain't gonna have to suck it the fuck up.
He got the blood clots.
Man, he better get him unclogged. I don't know what he got to do, but just fucking drink some salt water or something. I don't know what to tell the nigga, man. Because as of right now, this has been a disappointment with what's going on down there. And Giannis' years are getting wasted, man. If I was Giannis, man, I'm getting up out of here, bro. I'm not giving him another contract. I'm gone. He should have came to Golden State the first time, nigga. Wasting time around here. Come on out there to the Bay, baby. It's nice out there. I've been out there a few times. It's nice. Should have brought your ass on out there. You know, just gonna pay a little bit higher in taxes, but you know you'll be all right. You make millions. But now I'm with you, man. I could like truly, really right now, man. Look, I can only say 2 teams I can see coming out of the East, and one of them is my biased pick with the Bucks, and the other team I would pick is Boston. They have a complete team. They have the lineup. They have the depth. They have the coaching. They actually have experience because they won it last year. But honestly, I really don't see them repeat. I don't see them repeating. Last year was probably one of the, and no disrespect to them, but one of the more weaker championships I've seen in a while.
Yeah. I think
it was not interesting. Go ahead, what you said?
I think the championship coming out the West, either Lakers or Golden State.
We're ready to see how it play out, man. I ain't gonna lie though. I really would hope that we get deprived of this first round matchup. I would hope. I want the Lakers to goddamn lose and have Golden State play the motherfucking. Matter of fact, well, we tied with the Clippers right now, so we need to win. We need to win and get the Clippers into the goddamn fucking 5th spot. I mean, to the 6th spot. Why? I'll be happy playing Denver, and then it'll be LA versus LA. People still be happy with that LA versus LA first round matchup.
And guess what? It'll make it more hype because now they're in different locations.
Yeah. Look, they ain't got to travel too far, but they got to travel a little bit. They ain't playing in the same arena no more.
I heard the Lakers. I heard the Clippers. They said they're in the hood. Shit.
Yeah, man, Steve Ballmer had to get on. He had to get a good deal on that stadium, man. You know, he had to make taxpayers pay for it anyways. He just
I don't
threw in
know.
a couple dollars.
He said something like Inglewood. I don't know how big is Inglewood, but nigga, all thing I heard Inglewood is gang banging shit. But I don't know. Is it Inglewood Park, some shit like that? I don't know.
Let me see, man. I'm about to look it up. And the sad part is they ain't got to worry about none of that shit around that stadium, man. The police be, man, listen, I mean, police be out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, them motherfuckers ain't doing shit around that goddamn stadium. They ain't doing a goddamn thing. Let's see, stadium, man. Let's see. Stadium, bitch. Let's see, Intuit Stadium. Get a city view. Man, it's somewhere around something. It's somewhere around something. Look like it's right off the interstate. In between two interstates. I don't know, man. I don't know the area, man. I didn't really travel around Cali like that when I went out there. Not really my thing. Once I paid for a price of cigarettes out there, bitch, I was like, man, I'm good. I'm good on that type of shit. But nah, it's where the fuck is it located? Where's it located? Yes, man, location, dude. Let me type that in location. It is in, it's in Inglewood. Well, it's off of 3930 West Century Boulevard, Inglewood, California. All right, so it's down there in Inglewood somewhere. Let me get a street view. Can I get a street view?
I'm like the hood, shit.
Let's see, man. We go down the street. Man,
You know,
that is right in the goddamn neighborhood at this bitch, man. That motherfucker got a stadium built by their fucking house.
yeah, nigga, you crazy with California? Everything look good in California. Like it's some, like I saw some people take pictures in Compton.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, man, it look nice as fuck over here, but niggas be like, nah.
Man, they be alright. They straight. Small ass street though. Small ass motherfucking street. Got Starbucks on the corner. Got Chevron, McDonald's right there. We'll go down that way. Let's see around the stadium. I love, like, a lot of folks need to learn how to use Google, bro. You can see a whole lot of shit that you ain't never seen before, man. You just come to see what's around here, man. Even though some of these photos might be outdated and shit. Might been updated and shit. But yeah, the stadium's still right there. So we got some apartments and shit. What the fuck is that? Pork and batter. I don't know if that's a food place. Hollywood Park. It's right next to Hollywood Park. So, you know, right around the corner and shit. Storage unit around there. Extra space storage. Hey, Steve Ballmer probably got him a good deal on that. He probably got him a good deal on that shit. Fucking sad part, he ain't pay for it anyways. People in LA paid for that shit. But yeah, man, look, those are three teams I think. And when it comes to the East, look, I feel you, man. Boston, I wouldn't be surprised to see Boston in the finals again. But you did say you want to talk about the coach, man. Let's talk about that firing, man, because it surprised a lot of people.
Yeah, when I heard, I was like, yeah, because you know, from what I heard Mike don't tolerate no bullshit. So, you know what? I saw the interview he did a couple weeks ago. And he basically called out niggas. Now that's why he was keeping it real. Like, hey man, bottom line, man, you know, look, you know, they just said, hey, niggas on some bullshit. And somebody asked, you know, you think for saying that, say what you said, you think, you know, are you concerned how players might feel? He like, nope. You know, he said something like, the real ones know, but the ones that's full of shit ain't gonna understand. You know, he called out niggas don't watch film. Like, you know, he ain't with the bullshit. You know, he probably said something on shit. I don't know. Yeah, shit. And the phenomenon,
they fired the GM too. Like a lot of people ain't forgot about that. They sent his ass on.
Send him ass on. So, and right before the playoffs, that's crazy. And I'm joking. I'm mad as fuck.
You know, it's crazy in the NBA when you are a championship winning coach. I don't know why this cat keep commenting on me. You're a championship coach and you're a few years removed from your championship and you're fired. But actually, look, it's more about the timing than anything for me. Because they've been underachieving. For Jokic to be putting up the numbers that he's been putting up, and for them to have 3 players that, so they got 4 good players that you would think you could win a championship with every year. You got, I'm starting at the bottom. You got Gordon. You got Aaron Gordon. That boy has transformed his game from what he played like in Orlando. He's a lot better of a player. Definitely stretching the floor and shooting the 3 a lot better. You got Michael Porter Jr. This motherfucker could be, look, he could have been one of the freak athletes in the league when it came to his skill set for his height. The boy is a scorer. You got Jamal Murray that showed that during that bubble, that boy showed that he had something in him. He showed he had something in him. And then you got Jokic doing what he do every night. It's like, you would think that team would be in a better position than being a 6th seed. And you know, at the end of the day, it's easier to get rid of a coach than it is to get rid of a player. I think he had to bite the bullet, man. I think they had to bite the bullet. And the GM got sent out too. That shit was funny with the GM get fired. I bet money he was like, yeah, I don't think it's cool to fire Mike. Yeah, you'll fire Mike. It's like, yeah, we're going to fire Mike. And guess what? Your ass fired too. Get the hell up out of here.
The week before the playoff.
Week for the playoffs.
But you know what? Hey, not this season, but hey, if I'm Memphis for next season, I'm hitting up Mike Malone. Yeah,
they need a coach. They need a coach.
Ja need a nigga like Mike Malone. I'm gonna keep it. Mike Malone ain't gonna deal with the boys. He up front. He gonna keep it up front. Like,
yeah, look, I'm just waiting on somebody, and it's probably never gonna happen again. This dude will probably never coach another game in the NBA ever. But man, Steven Jackson need to get a job. I mean, not Steven Jackson, Mark Jackson need to get a job, bro. This is crazy.
yeah.
It's crazy how many years that went by and these motherfuckers, he been blackballed out of the NBA.
That'd be a good job for him to go to jail.
Man, shit, I think it'd be a good job for him to go to goddamn the Grizzlies.
Oh, that's another one. Ja need a nigga like Mark Jackson too. And you know, Mark he ain't with that. You know what I'm saying?
Mark don't play that bullshit. He had Draymond under control. Let's see, Uncanny. Oh yeah, we talking about his Nuggets team. You know, he loved Jokic when he trolling, but he said the Nuggets organization saved the NBA from Joker beating the Lakers again. Why do you think that? I ain't gonna. Yeah, I'll let you entertain that if you want to.
What you say? Hold on.
You said the Nuggets organization saved the NBA from Joker beating the Lakers again.
It was gonna beat them regardless. What are you talking about?
I don't think the and the sad part is I really do want the Warriors to play them in the first round because the Warriors will beat their ass. The Warriors will beat the Nuggets. The Warriors will beat the Nuggets' ass.
Oh yeah, it's over. The Lakers or Nuggets will whoop their ass.
Yeah, the Lakers will beat them this year too. Like Jokic can't do it all by himself, man. He can't do it all by himself. And that's what helps his numbers being so amazing because like his supporting cast ain't doing what the fuck they supposed to do. I don't think his coaching was the issue over there, man. I think it's more of a player issue, but Jamal Murray hurt every Tuesday. Dude hurt every fucking Tuesday.
Honestly, only two guys that have been consistent is
Aaron Gordon and Jokic.
Westbrook. I like how Westbrook been playing. And Gordon. I'm talking about besides Jokic.
Besides Jokic.
Yeah.
Man, see, Westbrook, look, he been playing consistent compared to what the fuck they tried to do to his career, man. They tried to kill that dude's career and make it seem like he just sucked now. But I did watch that one of them last games he played. I don't know what the hell. I don't know how a nigga miss a layup. I don't know how a nigga miss a layup like that. Like, I just don't know how that ball get to the side of the goal. It don't even go above the rim, bro. You just on a wide open layup to seal the game out, and then the foul.
Bro. You know, speaking of Joker, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know how I've been on this show and I've been rooting for Shea, like, hey, Shea the best player, like, he gonna win MVP.
Do I think he's gonna win MVP?
Oh, you know how I'm telling. No, I mean, you know how I be on this show. I had talked about Shea, like, oh yeah, I wanted to win MVP. You know,
Yeah.
And look, 'cause I know he's gonna win MVP. I'm glad he's gonna win MVP. And I was really rooting for him.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I cannot ignore the fact that Joker stats is just crazy. Like, I'm like, damn, Shea's so great, bro. But I'm looking at Joker stats like, bro, Joker about to get robbed because this nigga, he's about to average a triple-double.
Pretty much he's 30.
Unanimous, bro. Like,
Yeah, you can pretty much say he's 30 points, 13 rebounds, and 10 assists
oh my
on
God.
season. With adding 2 steals, a block.
And what's Denver's what seed they in? What's they
They the 5th seed right now.
and he's top 5? Come on. Well, Westbrook, he won it, and the Thunder was the 8th seed. The fuck?
No, I ain't gonna knock his stats. Shea putting up 33, 5, and 6. 33, 5, and 6 with 2 steals, 1 block. Yeah, 2 steals, 1 block. But they gonna give it to him because, like, look, a lot of people, and this is something that I think a lot of people done slept on this year. In the media, I think they the only ones that's kind of holding on to it, but they not talking about it. These motherfuckers were in the discussion of trying to get up there to the Warriors record, to the Bulls record. You think about how many games they won. Like, let's look at a record for the season. They lost 14 games. They lost 14 games on the whole fucking season. And shout out to Cleveland. They only lost 16. The boys could have pushed for 70 wins if they wanted to. But they ain't do it. But look, I feel you, man. I truly believe that they're gonna give it to Shea. The NBA has a problem, and they've had this problem for a lot of years. They say voter fatigue, but the voter fatigue is coming from the media. The media votes on this shit. There were a lot of years when Michael Jordan should have won the MVP that he didn't. There were definitely 2 years where Shaq should have won it and he didn't. There's years that LeBron should have won it. Honestly, I don't think Derrick Rose would ever have an MVP if the NBA actually voted the way they were supposed to vote for the best player in the league. Because LeBron would have won that bitch over him. Steve Nash wouldn't have no MVPs if it was actually what it's supposed to be. But I think we're getting fatigued in the league. And I think that's what they're going to do to Jokic. Kind of what they did in the NFL when it came to Lamar. They're not going to give it to him. They're going to give it to somebody else. But I agree with you with Jokic's numbers for the year. Dude, that's just crazy to say this dude, he's going to average a triple-double, a 30-point, 13 rebound, 10 assists, triple-double as a fucking center. That's crazy. So anybody that would they raise hell about that, I wouldn't argue with you. I wouldn't argue with you.
He should win unanimous, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Shit, Steph would he had one of his championships, one of his MVPs, if they would have called it fair. He got it because of the record, and that shit would have went to LeBron. But no, I ain't gonna knock it, man. Look, the numbers are crazy. There's only been 3 players in the league this year that's averaging over 30 points. And Giannis is once again in there. And Giannis always gets overlooked for this shit. I'm getting tired of that shit because he's averaging, you can just say 31 since it's 30.5, 31 points, 12 rebounds, and 6 assists. 1 block a game. Like them MVP type numbers. But Jokic is having the best year by far. I wouldn't sit here and try to argue that no way or the other. He's having the best season of everybody.
And it's like one thing, like that's why I like him and Shea because they do it so effortless, bro. Like they don't even. It's like
Shea be hunting fouls. That's what Shea get his from. He be hunting fouls.
But that's not. But that's part of the game. Look, I don't got a problem with that shit. It's free points. Shit, fuck it. That's the shit.
Look. When James Harden used to do it, I ain't having a problem with it. The way Shea do it, it bothers me a little bit. I ain't gonna knock him for it, but it does. Dude, that man be hooking people arms like a motherfucker. He be grabbing people.
Bro, man, that's a skill, bro. To get to the free throw line. That's a skill. And the amount of time he go to the free throw line, that's man. He practiced shit like that, how to get fouled.
Boy, going to the line 9 times a game. But the Lakers did show a recipe to how to minimize that, because Shea went to the line 1 time in the last 2 games.
That's the key.
And the OKC lost both of those games.
And shit, they the number 1 seed. Shit.
Yeah.
So they
ain't got to play for shit.
I'm glad he gonna win MVP. Shit, I think it's dope. But I'm just saying, the Joker, man.
You can't look. You just like me, man. We can't deny what the fuck we seeing in front of us. It's crazy stats. It's a crazy stat line, especially for a center.
It's crazy.
And shout out to LeBron and Steph, y'all in the top 15 in scoring, man. LeBron, 40 years old, man, still averaging. Think about it, still averaging, because that would average up to 25. This is 24.5. 25 points, fucking 8 assists, 8 rebounds at the age of fucking 40. 25, 8, and 8.
Right.
Now, shout out to that dude, man. Still in the top 15 scorers in the league, man. And Steph, Steph. Huh?
You say he averaged 13 assists? Oh my God, that's
no,
crazy.
not 13 assists. Not 13.
Oh.
He averaging 8. He 25, 8, and 8.
Joker?
No, Giannis. I mean, not Giannis, LeBron.
Oh, LeBron?
Jokic.
Okay.
Yeah, Jokic's averaging 10 assists. 10 assists.
Okay. I thought you said, I didn't think you said 13 assists with Joker. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, assist leader for the year right now is Trae Young, y'all, with 11.6. You can just round it up to 12. Yeah. But Jokic is number 2 in assists.
Honestly, bro. Trae, then he said Trae Young. I'm getting off top of the shit. But when you talk about Trae Young, I would like to see him in Denver play with Joker. I trade Murray a couple niggas for him.
You would trade Murray for Trae.
Huh?
You would trade Jamal Murray for Trae Young?
And maybe another nigga. Maybe a young nigga or something. But Trae Young, hell yeah. We see him play. Like you said, shit.
He do play, I give him that.
Him and Joker.
Damn, I wouldn't make that trade. I wouldn't make that trade, but that's just me.
That'd be easy money for Trae when we playing with Joker. He gonna always be open.
See who leading the league in rebounds. Look, at least Cat up there in rebounds, man. Him and Jokic got the same amount. 13, because you pretty much can say 13, but that's 12.8. They both. So he is rebounding this year. I give him props on that. He is rebounding. But then once again, Jokic top 3. He top 3 in assists, number 2 in assists. He number 3 in rebounds. And when it comes to points, the motherfucker number 3 in points. That's crazy. And the argument against him is going to be, look, there's going to be a lot of people that are not going to like the award once it's handed out. But I think it's a done deal, signed, sealed, and delivered that it's going to Shea. But this will be a season to remember. Right here, 32 triple doubles.
That's crazy.
32. That shit don't even make no goddamn sense. And I do not like watching that motherfucker play, but
at his position,
I can't deny what he do.
At his position, it's crazy.
That's a damn center. That shit is crazy. But look, man, I'm gonna take it back to these standings real quick. Take it back to these standings. And who playing tonight? We got Boston and New York playing right now. They tied up. 2.9 left on the clock. 107 on the clock. Lakers playing the Thunder. They down on them 102 to 103. Memphis got them a dub. Milwaukee getting their ass whooped by Minnesota. Minnesota need that win. I ain't even gonna cover the rest of these goddamn games. It don't even fucking matter. Look, man, it's gonna be an interesting playoffs coming up, man. And this is the time of the year where you got to get locked in, y'all. You got to get locked in, man. These playoffs are starting, so at least we know the matchups in the East, what they will be between 3 and 6. We know that Indiana and Milwaukee don't play each other. We know that the Knicks and Detroit probably hit me with it. What you got?
You said next Tuesday? Just the playoff? Oh, hell yeah. I got to get the parlay popping now.
You're gonna lock in, man. You gotta lock in. And we know the Knicks gonna play the Pistons. When it comes down here to the West, man, look, we ain't gonna know to the last day of the season, which would be on Sunday. That's the last regular season day, and we'll know what's actually locked in. So next Tuesday when we come in here, y'all, we're gonna give our playoff predictions for the first round, and I'm gonna just do it round by round, team by team, and see how this shit play out towards the end of the season. But damn, Golden State done dropped to the 8th spot. They in the play-in game. God damn. The Grizzlies, look, the Clippers and the Warriors done dropped to the damn play-in. Just off of losing. Well, the Warriors can win and get up. They play tonight, so they need to win so they can get back up there. But the Grizzlies have jumped, and Minnesota just jumped by getting their dub.
What's your input on Josh being 5'7" and 5,000?
I think it's stupid now. I think it's dumb, and I ain't saying on Josh's side. But the NBA need to let that shit go. They sponsored by the NRA, man. They need to stop that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like, y'all, this is America, bro.
I agree with you. I think that's the case, nigga. Just ban the fucking thing. But also, I want Ja to understand, bro, his position. It's an unfair position, and unfortunately, hey, it's your actions, off the field cause it. But I hear people because I think, look, I'm like with you, like, just let this shit go. But I'm not gonna say, well, it's just unfair. At the end of the day, look, Ja gotta understand, look, bro, niggas is watching, bro. Unfortunately, they gonna it's a bigger target on you, man. And people say, well, everybody else do it. Look, man, I remember when I was a kid, right? I'm gonna give you an example right real quick. I used to be one of them kids like the crack jokes, talking to them and shit like that. But I be the one, everybody else could do it right in the classroom, but I'll be the one getting in trouble before I get caught, where they send notes and shit to get to my mom and shit. And then my mom could confront me and with it. She'll give me a warning. I keep doing it. She'll like, all right, I'm gonna whoop your ass. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, well, Mom, everybody else do it. Like, look, I ain't worried about everybody else. Everybody else in your class don't have a parent like me. You have a bigger expectation, unfortunately. All right, whatever expectation the other kids' parents had, it don't got nothing to do with me. But you better understand what you got over here. It's a bigger expectation, so you have to move different, or it's gonna be consequences. So I just need y'all to understand that. I pray they grow out of it, like, to understand that, like that. But at the same time, all right, NBA, look, if it's that deep, all right, just come off the rip saying we're gonna ban this whole shit. Just say, hey, it's bad for our league. Keep it real. Like, so, but yeah, I understand both sides though, but
I feel you on it. We got Uncanny in the building. Sir, what it do?
What's up, y'all? What's up, Rob? What's up, Jay? What's good?
Chilling like a villain, man. You at work or you off?
I'm at work. I think there's a power outage on the street.
Man, look, you gonna get fired one of these days.
So listen, I just wanted to come up and explain something. I just want to thank the NBA for being bastards and allowing the coach to get fired right before the playoffs. This was Joker's year to beat the Lakers once again and send their ass packing back home. Because for some reason, the Lakers match up bad against the Nuggets. Just like the Nuggets match up bad against the Timberwolves. So I have to pray that the Warriors do me a favor and send LeBron's ass home. No more 5th ring for him. I don't want to hear that shit. It's annoying.
Well, look, as of right now, you saw with the update in the league right now. The Warriors are 8th seed right now. They're in the play-in.
Yeah, but they play the Suns tonight. Hopefully they win the game and they get right back up.
Yeah, I'm ready to see how it shakes out. I'll look at it in the morning and see how this thing looks. But we'll know a lot more next show because all the games will be played, and it will be the first night of the play-in. So, actually, the first night of the playoffs, period. So we'll be able to get some good combo in. Might even get a few highlights of the shit. But hey, Uncanny, man, how does that shit taste?
What?
Joker dick in your mouth.
Damn, he said
The same taste that LeBron does in yours. So like,
why you don't like LeBron, man?
You fell for that shit.
Why you don't like LeBron?
what do you mean I don't like LeBron? I love LeBron.
He just be trolling. Uncanny is a professional troll.
LeBron's great.
This shit crazy. Fucking
LeBron's top 5 players of all time. Probably
top 1. The fuck?
Hold on.
No, there's a player better than him.
Oh no, that player.
Ain't right. That ain't right. It ain't right.
No. That player you talking about, he wasn't inducted in the Hall of Fame while he was playing. What are you talking about?
The NBA did that to give LeBron a Hall of Famer so he can have another little accolade on his. He's still chasing the ghost. Bro, he's chasing the ghost.
What are we talking about?
Chasing the ghost.
I don't want to hear it.
He's chasing the ghost.
He's done something that Jordan would never done. I don't want to hear
Jordan did more in 15 years than LeBron does in 22.
It's crazy, man.
Nah, not really.
Yes, he has.
Okay, what did he do more than LeBron?
Not lose in the finals.
Hold on. So, we ain't got that much time. I'll try to do this real quick. We gotta stop saying these 6 rings, man, is the end all be all because Bill Russell got fucking 10.
I didn't say he didn't lose. I said he didn't lose in the finals.
It don't matter if he lost. Look, which one do you think is harder to do? Make it to the finals and lose or get beat in the first round?
If you're talking about Jordan's shortcomings,
I'm just asking you. Like, which one is harder? To get beat in the first round or make it to the finals and get beat?
What's harder? I guess make it to the finals and lose.
Yeah, because you got to play more games, man. You went through the fight. You went through the struggle. Jordan couldn't even get to the finals that many times. He only got there 6 times. How many times LeBron been there?
Well, he's been there 10 and lost 6.
I'm saying, think about the teams that he ran up against compared to the teams that Michael Jordan ran up against. Michael Jordan couldn't have beat them Warriors.
He would have beat the Warriors.
You crazy, man.
Look,
You
bro,
give Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love, he would have beat the Warriors, bro.
Nah, man, no. He taking his bull team and he got to play the Warriors.
Jay, the only thing you gotta say is, and niggas get mad when I say this. I don't even have arguments about this shit. I just say 50,000 points. That's all I gotta say.
22 years.
22 years.
Jordan can play 22.
What are you
Jordan
talking about?
played 15 and made top 5.
He couldn't play 22 years. That's his problem.
You know LeBron is top 5 in every category. I think.
He started earlier than Jordan. Jordan didn't get a high start.
Let's make it even worse. That make it even worse. He started earlier.
He was better than Jordan. That's why.
Anyways,
you realize, look, check this out. You realize at 18, LeBron was better than Jordan at 18? LeBron,
yeah, he
Jordan
was.
went to college. LeBron came out the gate.
But LeBron is still a certified loser. Now, the other thing I came up
How? No. Was certified loser how? How?
because he lost. He loses all
Lost
the time.
what?
So,
Lost what?
finals. So he made
Okay, so you realize, check this out. People want to throw that shit out loud. You realize it took LeBron 2 years to make the playoffs. You know how long it took Jordan to make the playoffs? And you know how long it took Jordan to win a championship? 8. You know how long it took LeBron to get a championship? 8. But guess what? With them eight appearances, right? I mean, them 8 years, LeBron been in more playoff games than Jordan.
Jordan faced tougher competition. So let's.
Oh my gosh.
Come
You niggas be on this bullshit. Nah. Fuck the
He faced your
competition.
tough ass Pistons. He faced the
What
tough
you
ass
talking
fucking.
Y'all acting like LeBron. Hold on. Y'all niggas be acting like
Boston
LeBron.
Celtics.
Wait, hold on, nigga. Y'all niggas be acting like LeBron didn't play in the era which that shit was tough too, nigga.
It was a weak ass East era,
We talking
man.
about, we talking about
Outta
the early
here.
2000s, nigga. What are we talking about?
The
The
Bulls.
early 2000? Early 2000, nigga? What you talking about, nigga? So y'all niggas getting lost in the sauce in that 2010 LeBron shit. When that's why he figured out the game and started fucking
The teams he lost to in the first two finals.
Get LeBron.
Kobe used to smack around. So
Y'all get that Miami Heat LeBron fucked up, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta be real about that one, Uncanny Man. Kobe didn't just smack him around because Spurs won 5 championships on Kobe watch.
Bro, niggas know,
And
Jay.
Kobe won 5 championships on the Spurs watch as well. Come on, bro.
Jay, but
So
this
you
my
better go
thing.
check his accolades from 2000 to 2010. Kobe was in 7 finals.
I
Yeah,
love
but he
Kobe.
needed check for that.
Bro, Kobe my favorite player of all time. But nigga, I'm saying, bro, nigga, LeBron, bro, niggas get that. Y'all niggas get that Miami Heat LeBron when he started creating a damn flopping and shit.
And
Niggas
before,
acting like this nigga is a force going to the paint, bro. This nigga was a force.
I know he's a force, but before LeBron even won his first gold medal, they had to call Kobe Bryant on the phone. And
Bro,
what did
who
Kobe
cares? We
What
talking
did
about
Kobe say? I'm tired of
y'all-
seeing y'all lose.
Bro,
Y'all losing. That's what
bro,
he called
that's team
Wayne
shit.
Wade,
That's
Chris
team
Bosh,
shit.
the future.
Bro, that's team shit, bro. Because I could say, nigga, I could say, nigga, the reason why Jordan got championship because of Phil Jackson. He needed a fucking coach to put his fucking foot down and tell him to use your goddamn players. The same shit LeBron get criticized for. Jordan had to do to win championships. Bro, all that team shit, niggas. Fuck all that team shit. Individual shit, nigga. I'm talking about the individual, nigga. Fuck all individual.
Kobe, Jordan had more in their bag than LeBron.
Oh my god.
They did. LeBron make everybody sucks. Everybody sucks.
We gotta do all that, Uncanny.
I'm not gonna pause the show because of my LeBron hate. I think he's
Bro,
top
he said he make everybody sucks, but niggas take pay cuts to play with LeBron. What we talking about? Niggas take less money to play with LeBron. What we talking about?
Like y'all, I'm gonna let y'all argue that shit.
Wait, Jay,
No,
hold
I
on.
argue.
Let me cook.
So
Let me cook.
he can have it. He can have it. I ain't gonna.
Niggas ain't taking pay cuts to play with Jordan though. Niggas ain't coming to take pay cuts.
I'm not up here to talk about Jordan. I'm up here to talk about the fact that Joker is not gonna go and beat the Lakers for me because of the coach getting fired. And now I have to hear the Lakers make it to the NBA Western Conference Championship, and now I gotta pray and hope that the Warriors or the damn Thunder smack their ass out of the final, so I don't have to hear about this LeBron love anymore. Get him the fuck out.
Bro, you don't like LeBron then?
I don't care if the Rockets do it. Get him the fuck out.
Why? Why are you so invested in getting him the fuck out? He's 40 years old. Why y'all niggas pressed up a 40 years old? This is killing me. This how good this nigga is. He's 40 years old and y'all niggas still pressed. Niggas wasn't even pressed on Jordan at 40 years old. The hell? But y'all niggas is pressed.
You know Jordan could have joined that Lakers team, right? And what would have happened? 3 more rings. That would have been 9 rings. And what conversation we would have had?
It's a
You're
coulda,
lucky
woulda,
Jordan didn't join
bro.
Phil
It's a
Jackson
coulda,
with the
woulda,
Lakers.
shoulda, nigga, bro.
I'm just saying he could have joined the Lakers. He could have been like, "Hey, Lakers,
Nigga, he
sign me."
coulda, shoulda,
I
woulda,
love Phil
bro.
Jackson.
He could have.
Well,
You
you
know what? He
know,
could.
Jordan
Hey,
did try to leave.
hey, Jay. He could have signed with Adidas.
He could have, but Nike gave him the offer. Now look at
Nah,
Nike.
Adidas gave him an offer too. He just chose.
So, like, all this coulda, woulda, coulda shit, nigga, was the facts. The facts.
But I'm just saying, Jordan
I'm
could have
talking
joined that Lakers
facts.
squad from 2000 and 2002, and he would have won 3 more rings. And then what?
Nigga,
9
fuck all that woulda, coulda, shoulda shit, nigga. What's the
I'm
fact?
just saying, 9 rings, and then he would have been 9-0 in the finals. 9-0,
Sad, bro.
and he would have
Hey,
been
look,
better.
You
40.
say that you would have never had a Kobe Bryant if that would have happened.
Bro, come on.
That's
man.
exactly what I'm saying.
Bro.
I'm saying Kobe Bryant would be the Kobe Bryant that you remember right now if that happened, because Jordan would not let that boy flourish.
They would have
And
flourished
Jordan
together.
was old. And Jordan was old, man. Jordan couldn't run up and down that court like that, man.
And he would have came off the bench winning.
Man, you think Michael Jordan would ever come off a bench? That boy Bryant too strong. He would never come off no bench.
You're right.
I think we all know that. But look, man, let's do final thoughts real quick. Like, we don't get the hell up out of here, man. Uncanny, since you got to go back into work before you get fired, go ahead and give me your final thoughts real quick.
My final thoughts is Jordan's the best player ever imagined. He's a myth among legends. You know, in that movie The Sandlot, when they say heroes die but legends live forever, that's Michael Jordan. LeBron will be forgotten about the minute he retired. And another thing, hopefully the Cleveland Cavaliers, I'm hoping and praying they just make it to the finals. I already know that
They're gonna get knocked out the first round, nigga. What you talking about?
Yeah, I was gonna say that too. I feel like
He's
the
getting
Cleveland
done.
first, bro. So but hopefully the Cleveland Cavaliers make it, because I need these $200. And I see
Hey,
Jason Tatum.
you think the Raiders going down with LeBron?
Hold on, Ron. Let him get his final thoughts. Let him get his final
Hey,
thoughts
hold on.
off. Let him see.
Hold on. You think the Raiders is going down now? Wait, LeBron retired.
And
Talk.
shout out to Stephen Curry, my favorite player right now. Hopefully he comes over the hump and beats the Lakers for me. Just do me that favor, Steph. Just shoot threes all over their face and get them the fuck out of here.
This nigga
And the ratings can go down. I don't give a shit.
control.
All right, Rob. You don't get your final thoughts since I can't be done trolling.
Man, look, bro. All I gotta say, 50,000 points, bro. I'm done with that argument shit. And y'all just better hope he don't win it. You better hope the Lakers don't win the championship. Then, nigga, I'm really about to go crazy. Y'all niggas can't really tell me shit. Like you can't. The argument is about to be dead, bro. Only thing you can say, who got the better shoes? And I would say, because I buy that nigga shoes all the time, Jordans. Other than that, nigga, look, LeBron, the Hall of Famer, LeBron James. Let's go.
Now, tell them where to find you yet again before we get up out of here.
Yeah, man. Check me out, Big Back for Life, man. We growing, man. Moving. You know what I'm saying? It's Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. I just hit 6K on YouTube. So, yeah. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's 6K on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man. I'm just keep building, bro. I'm just working every day on that shit.
That's all we can do. Stick to the grind. But look, y'all, man, look, once again, shout out to Florida. Natties, they got that thing. Hopefully some of them players, hopefully the point guard, that's the one I'm pulling for. Hopefully he get a chance in the league to show what he can do, because I think he's coming out. When it comes to these playoffs coming up, man, look, next Tuesday, man, we're going to have a real clear breakdown. We're going to know exactly what it is and what it ain't. We're going to know who's matched up with who, and I'm ready to see how it go down, man. I'm ready to see, because look, man, after this NBA season over, y'all already know when it comes to sports, man, it's about to be it's baseball season. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I'll play it, but I ain't gonna watch it.
Hey, we got WNBA.
Yeah, I ain't watching that shit.
And this is what I say, man. Look, I'm
I gotta get in touch with like a basketball player. I ain't gonna say her name, but she used to play basketball growing up. I'll tell you after the show. I want to get on my channel and talk about the idea that I had for the WNBA. I think the WNBA should be around the same season of the NBA. And I think that can help them a lot. So that's all I gotta say.
All right. But yeah, man. Look, next week, Tuesday. Make sure y'all tune in, man. We're gonna be having our playoff predictions and shit. And look, man, it's been fun tonight, man. Whether you watch over on J Talk Sports, if y'all ain't subbed up over there, that's a sports channel, man. Make sure y'all sub up over there because next basketball season, next football season, it will not be shown over here on this side, man. It's gonna be just over there. So, man, make sure y'all go sub up if y'all enjoy this type of content. Yeah. But like, subscribe, share, turn the notice on, all that in the bag of chips. And we actually gonna ride out because we got a new intro for the show. And shouting out CJ414. He's supposed to be here tonight, but he wasn't. He the voice on the intro. But appreciate y'all. We catch y'all in the next one as always, man.
That's if they really find something.
They say I'm a big dog, I make all my niggas better. I feel like I'm Chris Paul. I serve all the purest cocaine, don't need no fentanyl. He faking this persona for the bitches, call him Rick Ross. While I fuck on your bitch right by the door, I told her get lost. I see cash up in my sleep like Trader Visionary. I keep sticks up on my side, got more than the military. Got up in that pussy, leave it creamy, Ben and Jerry's. Take off like a jet, I'm feeling like I'm Jason Terry. These niggas hate it, but these bitches love the way I'm shining though. I might get 100 years if the police find a dope. Dreaming for my baby mama, cause I found a finer hoe.